Hello friends, it's me, Rhea Peterson. Welcome back to my channel. Today is focusing on yard cleanup. I'm going to be cleaning up my garden boxes, tidying up my patio, getting things cleaned up for the warm weather, and I'm really looking forward to getting it done. We have some beautiful weather out today, so I'm going to take advantage of the sunshine, get things cleaned up, and it's going to be so good when it's done. If you're new here, I am so glad you're here. If you're not already, make sure you click that subscribe button. Let's get started. Well, this was a multi-day event for me. I am fitting in all of the yard work and everything in between soccer practices, dance rehearsal, just all of the things. So on day one, our priority was just getting all of the lawn furniture off the patio, getting it sprayed out, and getting the garden boxes weeded, and then just kind of progressing through there and fitting in what I could when I could. Connor and I had spent the previous weekend gardening, gardening, pulling weeds all around the edge of the fence, and because we had bark chips coming, or bark dust, I don't know, it's walk-on bark. They were able to schedule us way earlier than we thought they would. Like next day they brought the bark, so we had to hustle and get all of the perimeter weeded and everything. So we left all the patio stuff for later. So I'm just gonna get everything pulled off of the patio. We had pulled out all of the activities from the shed, like the dump trucks and everything, once the warm weather hit. But this couch, it's disgusting. I haven't really cleaned it off since last summer. We don't sit out here a lot when it's cold out, and the kids just end up climbing all over it. So I'm gonna get everything pulled off. We're gonna use the pressure washer. Full disclosure, I do kind of ruin some of the cushions with it, but it's outdoor lawn furniture. It still works as a sittable piece of furniture, so I'm not too broken up about it, and you'll kind of see some of the little spots, so you can learn what not to do, I guess. I hope you're having a good day today. I decided to grab the shop vac and get the worst of all of the loose dirt and everything. Alice went around, she was such a good helper, and picked up a good amount of just the garbage things, like the glitter tassels from her bike pom-poms keep falling off, so they're just everywhere. But the shop vac did a good job. We're just getting up all of the loose dirt and everything. I thought about maybe using the blower, but just decided the shop vac would be the better option, just because I wouldn't be blowing it out into the yard a bunch. This mat especially needed some love, so I'm going to vacuum it off, and then I'll also power wash it as well. So I'm going to vacuum up all of the patio and everything, and then we will move on to the pressure washer. Oh, this patio was really gross. Well, I'm no expert in pressure washing or power washing, whatever you call it, but I do know that I've done this to the rug before and have been moderately successful. As you can see, there's kind of soap coming up. There's been a lot of bubble solution that has been spilt on this rug over the months since the last time I cleaned it. I guess it's been a year since I cleaned it properly. So I did my best to get most of it off. I sprayed it, flipped it, sprayed it again. Honestly, again, it's an outdoor rug, so I'm just trying to get the worst of things off. It's not going to be perfect, but I'm not going to like get my carpet cleaner or anything. It's just not worth the effort, in my opinion. So I just want to get things kind of sprayed off and try to get the worst of the bubble solution. I did not realize just how much had been spilled out there, but I'm like, in hindsight, it tracks with how many times a sad kid has come in saying they spilt their bubbles. So it is what it is. We have another area of pavers over by the shed that gets lots of sunlight during the day. So I'm going to have everything drying over there. So now that this rug is sprayed off, I will move on to the next one. And then we're just going to spray all of the lawn furniture. Why wipe it down when I've got this pressure washer?
Sunrise is 4 a.m. You see, get in the car, we can run away. I hardly even knew you, but I knew that I can't lose you. For 1 or 2, maybe 3 years, I've been feeling nothing at all. But then I saw your face lighting up my space. Got me going like lighting up my space. You do, like a candle in the dark. Ooh, getting warmer every time I'm with you. Sunday and pouring rain, I felt kinda low. Is it all in vain? Then you hit me up and everything just turned again. For 1 or 2, maybe 3 years, I've been feeling nothing at all. But then I saw your face lighting up my space. Got me going like lighting up my space. You do, like a candle in the dark. Ooh, getting warmer every time I'm with you.
So there were a lot of dark spots on a few pieces of the cushions. And so as I was cleaning it, I got a little too close to the fabric with the pressure washer. And as you can see, I damage it a little bit. I'm not broken up about it. I can still sit on it. It's not the worst. It could have been worse. I could have put like a legit hole in it or something. But it is what it is. And they still look cleaner. So, oh well. It is nice to have these sprayed off though. Do I wish I hadn't damaged them? Absolutely. But here we are.
Lighting up my space. You do, like a candle in the dark. Ooh, getting warmer every time I'm with you. Whoa, lighting up my space. You do, like a candle in the dark. Ooh, getting warmer every time I'm with you. I'm laying down it to compile it. Oh no, I see you only when you're ballin'. Oh no, I don't even care to die. I'll see you in a while, 'cause this time I will choose you, yeah. I'll choose. You know exactly how to look like this. Holding in a bag full of goods and needs. I need a night like this. Knowing it's a risk, 'cause you're using it. You got all your secrets. I can't seem to move this thing. You're pulling me out, then I'm right back in the sideline where you want it.
I didn't want to leave everything in the grass, so I just moved it over to the pavers to dry. It didn't take very long, which was nice, but I did want to let them dry over the night. So everything is sprayed off. I'm going to work on the patio. I started off by just spraying the paint. I was really careful spraying the house because I didn't want to blast all the paint off, but there was some dust on there. So I'm just lightly, not getting too close, spraying off the worst of the paint. And we're going to pressure wash all the patio. I'm going to give you the Cliff's Notes version. It's a lot of pressure washing, and we have other things to do, other things I want to share with you. So I'm going to get this done. How are you doing? I hope you are doing so well. Leave a comment. Just let me know what you have going on. I absolutely love hearing from you.
It's a risk 'cause you're using it. You got all your secrets. I can seem to move this thing. You're pulling me out, then I'm right back in. I'm on the sideline where you wanted me. I'm by the byway, waiting for your lead. I don't wanna fall in love like this, but I can't help to fall for you repeatedly. I'm on the sideline where you wanted me. I'm by the byway, waiting for your lead. I don't wanna fall in love like this, but I can't help to fall for you repeatedly. I'm on the sideline where you wanted me. I'm by the byway, waiting for your lead. I don't wanna fall in love like this, but I can't help to fall for you repeatedly.
Well, moving on to weeding. Would you believe me if I told you it's been worse? It's been worse. And the weeds come out really easily out of the dirt and gravel. So this doesn't take super long. You'd think I would do it more like proactively once things start growing again, but I don't. Essentially, once the freezing stops, you wake up one morning and everything's just weeds where I live. So thanks, Oregon. It's fine. I do really love to keep a garden. I've said before, I'm no green thumb. I'm not an expert. If you came here for gardening tips, I don't know if I'm your girl. If you want just kind of hot mess, I planted these things and hope for the best, though you've come to the right place, and I'm so glad you're here regardless. But I do love the time that I get to spend with my kids. They always want to come out and help in the garden, and we usually get something out of it. So, I mean, what more could you ask? So I'm going to get all of these weeds pulled. I had sprayed some of them just on the gravel to kind of make things easier, but we're going to get all of this stuff pulled out.
Mommy, I got you a cold drink for you. Mommy, I got this for you.
Oh,
I think.
thank you.
I got it because I thought you wanted.
Why don't we all calm down? I think I'm the wrong size. Not enough room for everybody's egos. Why don't we all calm down? Why don't we all calm down? And on it goes, round and round the rodeo. Breathing out air for a minute, taking my time to begin with. On it goes, swinging down in life, you know. Breathing out air for a minute, yeah. Hey, would you rather stay right here? Make everything disappear. Keep playing my favorite song. Put your rose-colored glasses on. What if we stay right here? Make everything disappear. Lay low in the beaches, sun. Put your rose-colored glasses on. Yeah. Put your rose-colored glasses on.
Yeah, he's thinking. He likes it. She's eating.
Front porch sipping on the rocks. Citrus in our beverages. Citrus in our beverages.
Well, that was a very exciting moment when we found the ladybug. The ladybug was a big deal for a while. I'm swapping out of manual mode from pulling all the weeds to using the scuffle hoe. This thing's handy. I didn't like using it in the other one because it had those weeds that shoot the seeds everywhere. And so I just opted to pull them with my hands. But I just use the scuffle hoe, and then we have this really like bendy rake that easily moves the weeds and stuff out. and it gets a lot of the dirt off, so it saves time having to shake everything off. I still have to shake a little bit off, but it's a lot easier. So I'm gonna finish this garden box, and then the scuffle hoe works. Am I calling it the right thing? I'm sorry if I'm not, and I'm sorry if I'm not technically using it right, but I'm using it in a way that works for me. But it does a good job pulling up the weeds in this gravel, especially when the moss starts to grow in. I don't like to use a lot of chemicals around the garden boxes, and the weed killer that we use is technically supposed to be safe for pets and kids, not like for them to drink it, but you know what I mean. But anyways, that made getting all of this stuff up a lot easier, and especially with the bendy rake, it helps get a lot of the gravel off. So almost done with day one, getting all of the weeds pulled. Alice and I are going to go get her brothers from school. There's still all the activities that need to happen, but it looks so much better. And once we get everything planted, it's going to be even better.
So full of it. I wanna be the life of the party. I wanna dance with somebody. Be ooh, 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 ooh. I wanna be the life of the party.
So we are on to day 2. When Alice and I went to buy plants, I originally was only going to get flowers, and I wasn't going to plant anything in the garden. But they had some nice starts that were kind of getting root bound that needed homes, and I'm a sucker for something like that. So we are also going to plant in the garden. There were a few things that they didn't have. I did want to plant cucumbers this year, but I can grow starts on my own for those, or find them later. But I want to get the patio all put back together first. That was the priority on this day. And then plant what I can in the garden. All of the kids participated in the garden planting, because I kind of had to start later in the afternoon. They were all able to help plant everything, which was really, really nice. But we prioritized the flowers first, and you'll see, it's just a fun time to sit. Alice is so chatty, and she just has the funniest insights. So it was really fun to plant with her, even though she kind of left me to do most of it.
Life of the party, 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 life of the. Yeah, I wanna be the life of the party. I wanna dance with somebody. Be ooh, 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 ooh. I wanna be the life of the party. I wanna hold on to somebody. Be ooh, 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 ooh. Be cool. I wanna be the life of the party. I wanna dance with.
The last thing for putting the patio back together, we have like a gas fire pit that we use, and so we'll pull out these chairs and sit around it, or when we have friends over, it's nice to have them, but I don't want to keep them in the shed because, as you could see, it was a 2-man job to get these put over here. And Hugo was home. He's rarely home when I'm doing things, so it was really sweet to have him home. He helped out. We got it all moved, and now Alice and I can plant the flowers.
What if the world had more of your smile? What if the wind could spread your love? What if your sweetness could reach everyone? There'd be no wars. Maybe the birds will sing about your heart. Maybe the trees will whisper the word. Maybe the sun will spread your joy to the ones who lost their hope.
Okay, so we have some magnolias. Alice insisted on getting more strawberries. We do have kind of a bald patch over here, so we can fill them in. I know they're gonna spread, but they were inexpensive, and she was so excited. We've got 2 types of tomato, a large variety and a cherry tomato. We got some jalapenos, some snap peas, and a zucchini zucchini plant. I believe that is everything.
Is that there should be, there is no one.
I know they're marigolds, and I call them magnolias. Oops. I love the name Marigold, though. I tried to get Connor to let us name Alice Marigold, and he just was not feeling it. But she does seem like an Alice, so I guess it worked out in the end. We did square foot gardening for a long time. We still have all of the grids that Connor made out of like wood pieces and screws to make it all square foot garden. So I'll use a little bit of that to help with the snap peas. I didn't get that filmed. I ended up having to do that on a different day, but I'll show you here at the end. But otherwise, I just placed everything where I wanted it and we'll get it planted. The zucchini, she's just kind of getting her own moment. Our zucchini plant always ends up getting really, really huge and taking up so much garden space, but we love all of the zucchini. It's a big deal. It's like the main star of our garden because it's the one we usually want the most. So she's just going to have half of this garden box. The rest will be strawberries, and then everybody else is on the other side. So I'm just going to get it all planted. I have kids in and out helping. Hugo was very excited to help plant the marigolds, but other than that, we're almost done getting everything planted.
Dreaming of you. Dreaming of you. Dreaming of you. You had me at hello, 'cause where you go is where I go. I don't need nobody else. I got you, and you got me too.
You can ride out of the blue.
I wanna do what you want to. We can leave and run away someday, someday. I've been saving you, and you save me too.
Well, my friends, that is everything that I have for you. Everything is planted. This was a lot of work, but it was definitely so worth it. I will show you. Here's the lattice for the snap peas. I just wrapped some string around it for them to climb up on. Hopefully it'll work this year. It didn't last year, but I planted them too late and everything died in the sun. But thank you so much for being here. If you aren't already, make sure you click that subscribe button. We still got spring cleaning to do. I appreciate your time. I hope you're doing well, and I'll see you next time. Bye.